Chair, thank you. As you yourself said, this is really a very interesting session. It's finding this all quite passionate. My question is about the existing system and the dialogue between the past, the present, and the future. Now, talking about the present situation, Mr. Basquil, I have a question for you. What exactly is happening in the schools and in the football or basketball stadia? Are there sporting clubs in Jerusalem? What's happening in the cinema halls? Can anybody go, whether you be a Muslim, a Jew, or a Christian? This is something I can't quite grasp, because I found that, for example, when I went to India, I saw a little bit up close what the caste system was like, and I found people were even not allowed to go into certain certain areas, like to pray together. So I'd like to know, it's really difficult. We have this myth of Jerusalem, like the myth of the universe, when we have this polemic between the Christians, the Muslims, the Jews, and everybody amongst themselves. I know it's not easy. Historically speaking, many people wanted to see Jerusalem as a place for sharing a lot of things. I don't want to go into details on that. So that was my first question. My second question is about history, the sacred facts, the sources. This is a question addressed both to Madame Cissé and also to Madame Husseini. I'd like to know what they think. Are we permitted to dream? Because for those who have been taught history, are we really covering all the phases, right from prehistory, antiquity, right through? Have we explained how we gotten up to 1948? Do we really know what happened? What's the responsibility of Europe and all that? Because I believe if we don't do that, then really it's going to be extremely difficult. And I think no matter how well-intentioned people are, there's got to be multilingual, multimedia, multi-script dissemination of all this, so that everybody understands what the different phases were. Even if you don't agree on them, at least let it be that the various phases of history are not given different weighting in people's eyes. So that's my question, really. I'd like to know, how can we make this dream a reality? Martin Luther said, I had a dream. Martin Luther King said, I have a dream. Madam, this is to you, Madam Hussein. Is it possible to translate this dream into reality? Jerusalem is like a city. Toronto, I love Toronto. It's one of the most multicultural cities in the world. People come from all over the place. They're all different, but they all live together. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Professor. Sharif?